beautiful people. What's good? What's poppin'? I hope you're having a great day so far. If not, that's okay. That's all right. Come on. Sit down with me. We're gonna flip that front upside down and get into the reaction for you. Okay, so I am diving back into some more Grammy videos. I did tell y'all I was gonna check out some more of his channel, and I saw a video with the holidays being right around the corner. One about regarding Thanksgiving food. So this one is titled "The Best and Worst Thanksgiving Food." In my opinion, I don't like yams. Don't fight me. Don't fight me. I just never have liked them. I don't know why. Even from being a child all the way to now, I just still don't like them. But you know what's weird is I'll eat a sweet potato. A baked sweet potato. I'll eat a sweet potato, but I won't eat yams. I know, crazy, right? But let's not waste my time. Let's dive on in.
Thanksgiving is supposed to be a day of gratitude, family time, and celebration. I say supposed to be because Thanksgiving tends to consist of the most nauseating and stomach-bubbling cuisine that ever graced the earth. Some of y'all gotta have bigger balls than Randy Marsh to post these execrable dishes on y'all Facebook pages. Like, how do you manage to so perfectly capture depression?
No, some people, I feel like they just say, hey, let's go to the grocery store. Let's waste a bunch of money and not season the food and then post it. Let's rage bait America. That's basically how I see it.
PTSD and anxiety on a silver platter. Seeing these people put raisins in mac and cheese and brew other disturbing substances like cornbread salad has
abomination. Cause what?
Really made me question society even more than I already do. But in my household, most of the food on this holiday is pretty straightforward. You'll find more plates in my hand on Thanksgiving than a waiter, bro. You would have thought I was Rod Wave or something. But even though there's always an assortment of piquant entries and grub, there's always that selection of distorted and whimsical grub that always finds its way on the dinner table somehow every year. So today, we'll be discussing some of the most enticing and appetizing food, as well as the lackluster and repugnant meals that are often consumed on Thanksgiving Day. Comment down below the best or the worst Thanksgiving food that you've ever experienced, and like and subscribe if you're new.
Yes, go ahead and do that. What is the best Thanksgiving dish that you ever had? And what is the worst? Or do you even like Thanksgiving in general?
This video is going to be similar to that Seasons video that I put out a while back, in the sense that we're just going to be covering the good and the bad Thanksgiving food. You know what I'm saying? There's no real set criteria or rhyme or reason to this video. I'm just going to be going from one food to the next. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you can keep up. But this video, I promise, will be just as enjoyable and entertaining as the rest. Also, keep in mind, this video is my opinion, bro. Everything that I say in this video is my opinion.
I'm glad he's making that point because, again, you have people for some reason to forget when you are doing commentary, it is based on the person in the video. You do not have to take heed to everything that somebody says. And that's why I make sure I make a disclaimer every so often. You don't have to like what I said. I'm fine with that.
It's not the law. It's nothing that you need to abide by. You know what I'm saying? It's just my opinion, bro. It's just my opinion. First, we gotta talk about sweet potatoes. It doesn't matter if you eat candy yams or if you smash your shit like the Hulk. These motherfuckers hit every year. And I'm tired of hearing you frivolous motherfuckers complaining about having marshmallows on top of your casserole. The same people who are complaining about marshmallows are the same people who eat chitlins for Thanksgiving. Speaking of which, y'all already know that I don't eat pork. But even if I did,
I don't either.
I would be damned if I ever let these booty noodles collide with my palate, bro. I don't know how or why people are still eating these shitterlings in 2023. I don't care about how many times you wash these motherfuckers. They will never be clean. My nigga, you can use Dove, Ajax, Clorox bleach. You will never be able to remove the fecal taste from chitlins, bro. You know how many germs or other squalid viruses are probably milli-rocking on those motherfuckers, dog? Because pigs will literally eat anything that's visible to their eyes. I refuse to believe that I share oxygen with people who eat chitlins. These niggas can't be real, bro. They gotta be some type of fictional character.
I walked in on somebody cooking them. It is the most unfallible, disgusting abomination of a smell you will ever smell. There is nothing you can do to make them smell or taste good. Just why? I just want to know who came up with it. Like, hey, you know, let's not throw this part of the pig away, the swine away. Let's use it.
Characters or something. If you eat these Dookie scrunchies, then you probably got a credit score of 302. Niggas really be spending Thanksgiving slurping.
You know what? I do realize kind of the origin story of chitlins because, you know, it kind of deal with civil rights movement, slavery. You know, we kind of had to eat it because of what was left over, you know, from Master's table. And then they tried to overly season it to, you know, give it some taste. So I get the origin story possibly of it, but I'm saying now in 2025, why? When you have kind of a freedom of choice, you know?
bring up booty flavored ramen. And then they be trying to talk to you with their fucking Godzilla breath, emitting all types of funky ass air into the atmosphere. But anyway, back to sweet potatoes. They're probably the most versatile food on Thanksgiving, especially when you cook them in a pie. That cinnamon and nutmeg be doing the tango on my taste buds, bro. Shout out to all the grains on Thanksgiving who got the jello attached to their triceps who be throwing.
I was about to say, if you don't see that, just know that food probably ain't hitting. It ain't true all the time. Some people without it can cook. But, you know, this is just a stereotype now. You see that? Yeah, you know that food finna be magnifique.
Down in the kitchen. But now we gotta talk about the side dish that complements more yams than a sundress. I think I speak for everybody when I say that mac and cheese is arguably the best side dish on Thanksgiving. Woo! But I personally don't partake in the mac and cheese that looks like it could be drunken through a damn straw.
Oh, no.
I can't stand with
It got a little crispy around them edges. Look like it got maybe a few layers of cheese. When I dive the spatula into it and pull it, I better see a nice cheese pull. That's magnifique. I'm thinking I'm gonna just make that a word on my channel. Magnifique. I mean, it's already a word.
when it looks like it's fucking water bending on my plate, bro. Like, I need to damn near pass up from asphyxiation from how much cheese there is. Especially baked mac and cheese, because that takes it to a new level. Just don't leave it in the oven for centuries, because one time I was served mac and cheese that looked like some damn asphalt or something, bro. Had that shit looking like a fragment of molten obsidian. And is it me, or for someone to be able to make mac and cheese, especially on Thanksgiving, the niggas need a permit or something. You should need to have about 5 years of work experience and about 3 to 4 references to be able to cook anything on Thanksgiving, bro. But like I said earlier, yams and mac and cheese are the Shaq and Kobe of Thanksgiving. When you manage to congregate both these delectable substances on the same spoon or fork, the flavor is innumerable. We all have that family member who cries like a damn toddler when their food touches on their plate. But I really don't mind it when my Thanksgiving plate looks like...
I don't either, because I want the flavors to blend together like on my plate. Because I should be able to say, okay, I want dressing and some mac and cheese. But I'm going to put it in my mouth. It still hit. Some dressing, maybe a little bit of potato salad. It still hit. You know, like, I want my palate to be able to experience the flavor. And it should intertwine and feel like it could go together, you know, with anything that touches it. That's just me personally. I don't mind when my food touches each other.
Like Elf's breakfast. The crispiness of the breadcrumbs combined with the savoriness of the cheese creates the most heavenly combination. And don't even think about trying to sneak no Kraft macaroni and cheese to the function, because my struggle sense will pick up on that shit immediately. Like, what the hell is this, bro?
I'm gonna look at that pan and I'm gonna walk right past.
You should be ashamed! You're sick!
But the one food that makes my tears flow when organs fail is dressing, also known as stuffing. There's absolutely nothing tempting about this wet, soggy-ass seasoned bread. Niggas really be trying to turn kibble into a Thanksgiving dish. Bro, if you
I love it. But, again, it's his opinion. But I love dressing.
You don't return this shit to the PetSmart that you purchased it from, and then niggas be trying to distract people from this calamitous disaster by adding in some ground up meat. Ever since I was a kid, stuffing has traumatized me. Motherfuckers really be stuffing this poor poultry with some moist ass croutons and think that we're supposed to be okay with that shit. Instead of stuffing these turkeys, y'all need to be stuffing this shit in the landfill or something. I know whoever fabricated this perverse dish was a very conniving individual. Motherfucker probably dropped a casserole in a pool and was like, oh, I'm gonna call it stuffing. Get the fuck out of here. Never trust anybody who goes out of their way to grab a heaping spoonful of stuffing on Thanksgiving, because that...
You talking about me, y'all. I guess y'all can't trust me no more.
That nigga wears Reeboks. My granny be trying to lure me over to the pan full of stuffing, and I'll make direct eye contact with her and still walk in the opposite direction. Imagine being kidnapped by Jigsaw and he's got you locked up like Braun in 2011. Then he tells you that you need to eat a bowl of stuffing to find the key to set yourself free. Well, my nigga...
I guess that'll be the only puzzle I finish, huh?
It was a great run. Send my family my best wishes. If I find stuffing on my plate, I promise it'll end up with the face down Play-Doh treatment. I'd rather eat holographic meatloaf every day the week before I make contact with stuffing. And then we got its fucking partner in crime, aka cranberry sauce. I don't care if you make it from scratch, get it from a can, hit the fucking do-si-do.
Again, his opinion, but magnifique to me. It's so bomb. I'm sorry. To me.
On it, all of it tastes like morning breath. Cranberry sauce or anything of relation tastes like bad decisions. If yams and mac and cheese are Kobe and Shaq, the stuffing and cranberry sauce are Julius Randle and RJ Barrett. I remember when I was a fetus, my dad tried to put me onto this gelatinous matter. Now I'm thinking this shit finna taste like jelly. I thought I hit the fucking jackpot or something. Only except when I ingested it, my tongue felt like it was getting a whooping.
Now, I can't eat it alone. I don't know anybody who's possibly eating cranberry sauce alone, though. But I'm saying, when you put it with some dressing, it's the bee's knees to meet.
Been completely hornswoggled. That shit is so tart, bro. Like, why would I purposefully torment myself? I swear you can add more sugar than Professor Utonium, and cranberry sauce will still taste like expired ass. Got me over here eating grimace livers and shit. And like I said earlier, people are invariably combining it with stuffing to concoct the most inedible meal of all time. This is only some shit that Eliza Thornberry swole face ass would eat. Niggas swear up and down that the canned version is so good. Y'all are just lazy as hell and can use the ridges to cut slices for everybody. I can't believe y'all are actually feeding y'all loved ones supersized red blood cells on Thanksgiving. Bro, please don't tell me I'm the only person who's addicted to those Hawaiian rolls. You could serve me
the best rolls possibly on the market. Again, you get a whole roll of those, they're gonna be gone by the end of the function.
plate of these on Thanksgiving and I'll be satisfied with no complaints or objection. Not gonna lie, every year I was tearing the package open like a fucking Christmas gift for consuming half the box in 5 minutes. I don't even know how many of the motherfuckers I'd be eating until the damage is already done. I'll just start popping the motherfuckers like Skittles or something. Hawaiian rolls gotta be laced with something implausible, bro. And am I the only person who didn't know that you were supposed to toast and bake them in the oven? I've been raw dogging these motherfuckers.
No, there was a certain point I was just pulling them out the package and eating them straight up like that too. And then I started warming them up, and I'm like, okay, now I see why, you know, you're supposed to warm them up because they're supposed to be kind of soft, crispy, possibly on the outside, a little crunch, maybe a little golden brown, but delectable and soft.
Focus for years, and I just found this out a couple years ago. This is one of the only foods that I legitimately fight my family over. Let me find out my little cousin ate the last Hawaiian roll. That little nigga getting laid out like a back-to-school outfit. You better be ready to have a stand-up like we're in the Wild Wild West or something. Don't even get me started on the Thanksgiving sliders. You can't say you're a real nigga until you've made this struggle supreme. Just don't follow the instructions displayed on your screen because you've seen that it's already been tainted. So you get my point. Hawaiian rolls are the glue that hold my Thanksgiving plate together. Collard greens need absolutely no introduction. Just like with mac and cheese, this needs to be prepared by the right person because some people fuck around and have it looking like chewing tobacco. Like some of y'all just be throwing the fucking leaves on y'all plate looking like y'all trying to...
It's like feeding cows and giraffes. I'm like, I'm not touching that. That don't even look, you know, delectable. Look like I want to eat.
Feed livestock or something, bro. But collard greens are a staple in Thanksgiving culture, especially in black households. I'm tired of motherfuckers gassing green bean casserole. This seeming surprise doesn't even compare to the peaks that collard greens reach. The only impediment about collard greens is the fact that the juice be leaking down my plate like the Hudson River or something.
Yeah, I can't stand it. Now that's the one thing I will say I cannot stand about collard greens. That's why you have to make sure. Also, with Thanksgiving dishes, they have the right utensil. Because the ones that have more liquid, you have to have one that strains all that out, possibly, when you go to, you know, get your scoops.
Something, bro. Now, I'm a little bit conflicted about potatoes because on one hand, you got mashed potatoes, literally in the side dish hall of fame, especially when you drown them in gravy. Just make sure the consistency is right because it looks like some of y'all be using Elmer's glue as the main ingredient. You also got roasted and scalloped potatoes. If you catch me on the right day, I'll down this shit quicker than Garfield does lasagna, bro. But my only issue with potatoes is when they're amalgamated with eggs and mayonnaise into potato salad. This is why y'all stomachs be sounding like The Grudge the day
Oh, I like potato salad. And you know what's crazy is that a long time ago, I used to not like potato salad. Again, I guess, you know, that goes back to what they say as you get older, things change. And I was not expecting, you know, my taste buds for certain things to change, but it did. And now it's something I feel like I gotta have every year on Thanksgiving.
after Thanksgiving. I've seen relatives devour entire plates of potato salad, bro. All I can do is simply pray for their toilet and their colon because them niggas are gonna be working overtime. Speaking of toilets, I know y'all niggas who be eating deviled eggs on Thanksgiving be dropping them Wreck-It Ralph shits in y'all toilet. Y'all motherfuckers farts be on rapid fire, burning the nose hair.
I never just ate deviled eggs, I don't think, straight up. I don't remember. My family really don't cook deviled eggs. Maybe they do, but again, I don't think it's a dish that I pick up.
Anybody within a 12-mile radius. They're called devil eggs for a reason, because only someone of such evil could spawn such a recipe. Cold-ass hard-boiled eggs got motherfuckers eating ping-pong balls for dinner. But we might have saved the worst
Grammy is hilarious. Ping pong balls.
food for last, ladies and gentlemen. Well, it's probably not the worst, but you know, dramatic effect. Turkey is not meant to be consumed by human beings. At least a turkey that's served on Thanksgiving. Ground turkey, cool. Turkey sausage, cool. But this shit is the driest, and I mean the driest food in the world, Craig. I'd rather eat a knuckle sandwich before a turkey, bro. It doesn't matter how long you marinate this shit for. It always absorbs the moisture right out of my mouth expeditiously.
I wonder, has he have had different people's turkey? Because the turkey normally my family cook, it's always tender and it's always moist. That's why I said so. I think this is another dish. It does depend on who really cooks it. That's why I say he's right. You gotta have some experience under that belt before you just cook for Thanksgiving. And then not only that, if you don't, try to look it up as best as possible. That's what I did when I did I would have to show y'all some videos and pictures of the little thing I did for my first little Thanksgiving with me moving out on my own you know, doing it for myself because I didn't feel like going to nobody's house. So I guess I have to show it to you and show the things that I cook. But I did not get a whole turkey because I was like, I don't have enough experience. Again, if I feel like it's not under my belt, I'm going to look up a video or I'm possibly not going to do it. Or go ask somebody who has the experience that can show you how to do it right.
Pause. The turkeys that I get must have eaten nothing but Popeye's biscuits. Now I know how SpongeBob felt when he went to Sandy's crib without his helmet. This is exactly why I stick to smothered chicken on Thanksgiving. How the fuck you gonna be the mascot of Thanksgiving but taste like rubber boots? Don't get me wrong, I'll grab some of it, but it's low-key just for the aesthetic of the plate. But I think that's gonna wrap everything up for this video, man. Comment down below the best or the worst Thanksgiving dish. Like and subscribe if you're new. Join the family going crazy. 2023 takeover is in full effect, baby. Once again, keep in mind that these are all my opinions, you know what I'm saying? Nothing I'm saying is law. I'm probably gonna make a part 2. If y'all want to see it, I might make it, you know what I'm saying? You know how we get down over here, bro. I apologize for...
But y'all go support Grammy, go support him. But yeah, y'all let me know in the comments, what is some of your favorite Thanksgiving dishes? And what is some of the worst Thanksgiving dishes that you feel like should be an abomination and shouldn't even be a thing on Thanksgiving? But yeah, y'all, that was the best and worst Thanksgiving food by Grammy. Let me know about this video down below in the comments. Don't be afraid, don't be shy to leave feedback suggestions for my next watch. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you guys in the next video.